everyone, at this month's CSSA meeting, we once again talked about the potential tuition increase. We had two Board of Trustees members in attendance. The first person was Rebecca Eisen, who is the chair of the Board of Trustees, and Peter Taylor, who is a member of the Board of Trustees. They came to have a Q&A with the students, and it seemed that once again the students were not satisfied with their responses regarding the potential tuition increase. However, they did state that they are in support of students and do believe that they do not want this tuition increase to pass. However, they stated that if this tuition increase does not pass, it would be irresponsible of them to not have a plan B on how they would fill that $171 million gap that we've talked about previously. So with that being said, next month the California Higher Education Student Summit, also known as CHES, will be taking place in Sacramento. This conference brings together students from all 23 campuses to learn about lobbying and advocating for students across the system. On the final day of the conference, students from all campuses will be meeting with state legislators to advocate on issues pertaining to all students across the system. The two main advocacy campaigns that we will be using are Choose the CSU, which you might remember from last year, and a new campaign called Back to the Basics, which focuses on mental health, student homelessness, and food insecurity. We will be utilizing both of those campaigns when talking to state legislators and of course asking for more funding for the CSU and stating our opposition to the tuition increase. If you will not be attending CHES, there are still other ways that you can get involved. The student organization called Students for Quality Education here on campus, in collaboration with the SQEs on other campuses, will be organizing students to go to the March Board of Trustees meeting to protest and state the student opposition on this tuition increase. They will also be collaborating with CFA, which is the California Faculty Association, to organize students to go to the state capitol on April 3rd and 4th to once again protest and ask the governor and the state for more funding. Now moving on to state legislation, CSSA will officially be co-sponsoring a bill by the name of Emergency Student Housing Loan Program. This bill would launch a pilot program at 3 CSUs for 3 years, and it would focus on rapid rehousing. It would be centered around students facing homelessness and would provide them with a loan to fund their housing. This loan would eventually be forgiven, so it would be at no cost to the students. CSSA will officially be supporting Senate Bill 691. This bill would amend a certain portion of the California Education Code. It would require that immigration status be listed as one of the classifications for discrimination in the code. And lastly, we spoke about federal updates, specifically regarding DACA. As you all may know by now, a few months ago, the President of the United States decided to rescind the DACA program. There have been talks about potential pieces of legislation that could replace DACA, and on February 15th, 3 of those pieces failed to pass. So with that being said, DACA is in a current situation where we don't know what's going to happen. However, here on campus, Lobby Corps will still be phone banking to our state legislators and asking for their support of our undocumented students. And as always, if you'd like to support us and collaborate, please feel free to contact me.